Panthers, it's Mr. Sourtag here, broadcasting from home with a STEAM challenge for you for the day. I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope you're washing your hands. Hope you're not giving yourself haircuts or anything like that. All right, remember that can wait. And most of all, you're staying safe and staying at home right now. Our challenge today is we are going to make a catapult. All right, so this is something really fun I used to do when I was a kid. So we're going to need a couple things for this. Number one, we're going to need popsicle sticks. Now I got lots of popsicle sticks here. The nice thing about popsicle sticks is in order to collect a bunch of them that you can use, you got to eat a bunch of popsicles. All right, so no problem. So I've got all kinds of shapes and sizes and things like that. And we'll see what works best. The next thing you're going to need are some rubber bands. And rubber bands I save from everything. I got this little ball of rubber bands at home. It's from anything from like what they tie broccoli together. Pretty much any rubber band I find I keep and I put on this ball. So I'm hoping it's going to be huge someday. I took a bunch of them off. Just see right there. They're all ready to go. The other thing you're going to need is a cup. All right, little cup like that. It's a little medicine cup. It's all beat up. That's gonna come into play in a minute. And you'll also want a tape measure or something to measure with. All right, really, to be honest, you don't need it. All right, for this challenge, you're looking for distance, but it's you can use anything to measure. The last thing you're gonna want is like a little figurine or a little something. You just take an eraser and draw a face on it or something like that. I got little Lego Harry Potter here. This is going to be my test subject for my catapult, and we're going to see how well this does. All right, so I'm going to cut just for a second, and you're going to see all this come together. We're going to figure out how to make this catapult together. All right, here we go. All right, so what we're going to need right now, like we've got all our stuff set up here. Now my first instinct was to make a catapult by setting up, like a leg there, almost like not a tripod because it's not 3 legs. I was thinking about like what catapults look like in medieval times. You have 2 things here, and then a crossbar going over the top, and then you got a thing that shoots. But I don't think that's what I'm going to do. I think what I'm going to do is make kind of like a lever. All right, so a lever is something that sits like that. Then you put your catapult on here, and we'll just use the cup for an example. And when you fling it, it goes flying. All right. Now this thing is called, this little lever thing you use is called a fulcrum. All right. So a fulcrum is the point where all the motion is going to happen. So let's wrap this up so they're nice and tight. Remember, I can only really use rubber bands. So I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I'm doing this in camera. All right. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got that. Now, I definitely need something for it to sit on. So it's going to sit right there. I'm going to have a piece. It's going to go like that. All right. So I'm going to pin these 2 guys together right here. So first, I'm going to wrap an elastic around these 2 just at the end of the popsicle stick so they stay in place. There we go. It's kind of like just wrapping them up. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to split this. It should be nice and tense. Look at that. Look at that. I can barely pull that apart. That might even be too much. I'm going to slide this right in here. I think that's pretty good. I can just move it forward and then flick like that. And that again might even be too much. I might need more, a little more give. So I might loosen this elastic just a bit. Just a bit. So I got a little more room. Move here. We'll just see how this works. Alright. Feeling pretty good about that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, and what I might even do is wrap another elastic. I think I'm going to take this one, because this is a good one. This one's a little thinner. That'll be for holding the popsicle sticks together. Just going to go ahead, wrap it, wrap it, wrap it, wrap it. There. That's a little looser, I think. A little bit. Oh, that's pretty strong for a small elastic. Alright, and I'm just going to connect these. It's going to look almost like a crossbow. There. Put that right at the edge. So this is like... There we go. I think. What am I doing wrong? There we go. There we are. Alright. Finally, a constructive use for rubber bands. There. Look at that. I think that's going to work really well. Alright, now I just have to stick my cup on here. And then I'm going to put Harry Potter in the cup. And we're going to see what happens. Alright. So, grab some tape. I got to go get some tape. Just one moment. Alright, I'm going to use a piece of masking tape. Alright, this stuff here. There we go. Hopefully that does it. I'm not going to put a seatbelt in this thing, because obviously I want Harry Potter to go flying out of it. Alright, I'm just going to wrap that up. A piece of duct tape would probably work better. There we go. And stick that right on there. There we go. That'll be good. Alright, so what we've done here is I've set my catapult up in the bottom, let me see if I can point there, in the bottom left-hand corner of the camera, right by the dream house there. I've got my target using the end of the tape measure 2 meters away, right there. So 2 meters is 200 centimeters. I'll show you where to find that on a tape measure in just a second. Now what I'm going to do to add an extra challenge is I'm going to put this little crummy old Tupperware container over where the tape measure is, and that's going to be another target for Harry Potter to land in. Alright, so we're going to see if it works. I'm just going to go put that now. Yeah. Alright. There. Okay, and on a tape measure, if you want to find centimeters, are on the bottom of the tape measure. Inches are on the top. Okay, just a little frame of reference. Okay, let's focus. Focus, focus, focus. I'm going to give this a try. Alright, you guys covering your eyes over there? You want to catch a Harry Potter in the face.
Oh, I'll go up the other edge.
Alright, here we go. You ready? I'm just going to angle them forward a little bit here. Here we go.
Okay.
I've aimed. Fire. What's that? What would you say? Is that about halfway?
Yeah.
I'm going to do one more, but I'm going to do it from a different angle. Okay? Alright, new perspective. Don't mind how dirty my floor is. Alright, so here's our test pilot. So one more time, I'm going to push back a little bit further. Right. hold this down. Let's see. Ready? Oh! Okay, didn't quite land in the cup, but he's a couple. Let me just pick this up.
Can't you just move?
As you can see, just a like a few inches away. Not quite there. All right, so definitely I have to work on that. All right, so as you can see, there's a lot of testing and retesting and building and rebuilding that you need to do as you go. So the questions I would ask myself at the end would be, what about the design worked well? I think all the rubber bands together worked well. I think the tape, I put a little extra tape on the cup to keep it from completely falling off. So I think that worked pretty well. I don't know, aiming was a little tricky, so I might go back to the drawing board and look at that. What did not work well? I think the rubber bands here, I need to adjust something about that. I don't know. Maybe I don't need the little one. I just need the green one right here. I'm not sure. What could I improve? I could definitely make it bigger, right? If I want distance, I'm going to need to ramp everything up a little bit more. And if I could start again, what would I do different? I don't know. There isn't really a whole lot I would do different. I would probably try with a little bit of a bigger target, right? So that would be like maybe like a bigger action figure or something like that, or a rock. I don't know. Maybe not a rock. You don't want to shoot that inside. It'll get you in trouble. But that's it for me today. So that's your STEAM challenge of the day. Hopefully you can try this at home. Get some permission before you start shooting things around the house. You don't want to break windows or anything like that. And I'll be talking to you soon with another challenge. So remember, stay safe, Panthers. Wash your hands. Yeah, be well. Talk to you soon.